will be as
Hey, what's going on, guys? It is the SMT. Thanks for tuning in to watch this video. I've been getting a lot of comments in the comment section of all my recent videos, and a lot of it's asking about the T-Mobile and Sprint merger, so people are looking for an update. Nothing has really happened up until now from the last major update that I made. So everything is pretty much, everybody's asking analyst questions. People are chiming in around the marketplace, and most of it is just, how people feel about where the merger stands in court. So there's no actual update, but what we have is we do have some commentary from market analysts and people that apparently are those that are in the know, and where they're kind of leaning is where they think the merger is going in terms of the trial, in terms of the case. That being said, this report coming from Cowen analyst, last name Gallant, says that states may have won the court fight. A lot of people around, in terms of the analysts and what they're saying is there's a 60% chance that the states have won. I don't really know where they're coming up with that number. I don't know what their thought process is, outside of the fact that they think it's just basically semantics, that because the states oppose it and the states, in the certain political climate that's kind of going on here with mergers and the current administration, president, things of that nature, they must be leaning that way. That's probably where they're thinking their decision is coming from. So based on that, that's probably where they're getting their ideas that the merger is going to be blocked. But if you notice, they're still leaving the segment that the merger can go ahead and be approved and, the states will be denied their block. To me, after watching the court case very, very closely over the course of the last several weeks, I haven't seen any indication or testimony that would change the decisions made by the FCC and the DOJ. So analysts must be thinking about the political component to this. That's really the only thing I could contribute to their decision. Based on the 2 weeks of testimony, again, like I said, there hasn't been anything from Charlie Ergen or John Leisure of T-Mobile or Marcelo Claret or any of the other testimonies from lawyers and analysts and whoever has been involved. There's nothing there to indicate there should have been any movement in terms of the judge's decision. If anything, the most profound testimony and commentary from the judge was when the judge indicated that he didn't think just because there was a movement of two carriers together that would necessarily imply there was going to be price increases. To me, that seems to side with the merger as opposed to block the merger. And that, to me, was the biggest deal in the case. And honestly, I haven't seen anything from the states that indicates that they have effectively done anything to block the merger. Most of their testimony has not even circulated around consumers and their protections, and they haven't offered a remedy to it. And based on what we're hearing from the FCC and the DOJ and their letters to the judge, I don't know. These market analysts, maybe they know something I do not. Maybe they're looking at it from a different angle. And I could definitely be wrong, and they could definitely be wrong. But that's kind of what these reports are basically saying. It's people in the industry and the market just commenting on the merger. There's nothing official. There's nothing concrete. We have a January 8th date for kind of a resuming of the trial's proceedings. And then we have closing arguments on the 15th. And then we should have a decision between the 15th and probably some point early in February. So that's the update. I don't want anybody to think there's anything major going on behind closed doors. Of course, settlements are always possible, but at this point in time, based on what market analysts are saying, they're kind of implying that there are no internal conversations being had. I personally think that there is, but who knows? We're not in those meetings. We're not on those calls. We don't really know for sure. But I think it's just interesting to see a huge disconnect between what we perceive is happening in court and what analysts are predicting is going to happen. I don't know. Look, all I know is broken clocks are still right 2 times a day, whether you're looking at it from the market analyst perspective or you're looking at it from my perspective. But that goes to show you the way that this merger has proceeded. It's so wacky. Anyways, you guys let me know what you think in the comment section below. What do you think is going on? Where the trial stands? What do you think is going to be happening in the next couple of weeks? How you think this thing closes? But it looks like we're about a month away from a final decision. So that's your update. That's kind of the situation that's going on around. So that's pretty much it. If you could, please like this video on your way out. Share it to your favorite social medias. Check out all the links in the description box below. We got links for the podcast. We just got put on a new platform. There's links for the second channel. If you want to watch replay of the Livestream podcast, we got the PayPal donation. You could do that if you want to support the channel. Join the Patreon community. You could do that. We got the SMT Twitter handle. All types of goodies down there. Check those things out. Greatly appreciate it. And again, thank you for watching. If you haven't done so already, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell so you never miss an upload from the SMT. But you guys have a great rest of the day. I'm the SMT, and I will see you guys on the next video. Peace.